Wednesday, July 3rd, and Hurricane Beryl is supposed to hit Jamaica, but it doesn't. It's just a little windy. Nothing too dramatic here. This is Hurricane Beryl in northern Jamaica. We were pretty lucky. Didn't get hit directly. And it's just raining a little bit. Hi guys, this is Sylvia. So today is our third day in Jamaica already, and I want to take some footage of our remaining trip and do like a travel vlog, kind of like a daily diary of our activities. Yesterday was Hurricane Beryl. So we are in Montego Bay, which is in the northern part of the island, and it was, yeah, we did see some impact of Hurricane Beryl. It did not make direct landfall anywhere in Jamaica, but the southern part was more impacted than the northern part. So what we saw here was some strong winds, some heavy rain for a few hours. We're staying at a apartment here on the 5th floor, so there wasn't really any flooding or any danger. The electricity went out. Yes, that's correct, and it's actually still out. It's been out for almost a day now. I don't know how fast they'll be able to restore it. I think the remaining trip could be very hot and humid inside our room if it doesn't get restored, and I have to charge my cell phone at an outlet right next to the elevator in the hallway, because that's the only place where there is electricity in the building. So the elevator is still working, and they must have some kind of backup generator or something, but no electricity in the units. But I never felt like I was in any real danger. I think it was a little bit exaggerated in the media. I saw some other YouTube videos from people who were, they called it, stuck on the island, even in Montego Bay here, where I saw some tourists posting videos. It really wasn't that bad. Yes, again, it was a storm, some heavy rain, heavy winds. I didn't see anything flying around, or, I mean, the police kept the streets clear, so you couldn't go outside around noon. We went outside to get some food, and they, some guy came up, the security guy actually for our complex said, "Where are you going? You can't be outside." And so some guy took us to a restaurant nearby to pick up some food, and then we had to go back in, and I kept seeing the police driving up and down the street saying, go inside, stay inside. And that was right before the bad storm came. So it was actually my first hurricane experience ever. I used to live in Texas, but inland, and I used to live in South Carolina, but also in the Midlands, so about 2 to 3 hours away from the coast. So I never had any experience like this before. It was definitely interesting, and I'm glad it wasn't as bad as we had expected. So it was a category 4, as you probably know, but again, didn't make any direct landfall in Jamaica. But yeah, I don't wish this experience on anybody. I can't even imagine what it must be like if you get impacted by such a strong hurricane directly, where it makes landfall, and just like it did in the, where was it? I already forgot, Grenada, where it literally destroyed the island. Yeah, that is no joke. But again, it wasn't so bad here. The worst thing here right now is not having power. But life is, it's back to, other than that, life is back to normal. There's cars and people outside. We're about to go outside. I'm on my balcony right now. A lot of places are still closed. We're just gonna walk around a little bit, try to find a beach. It's not super sunny today. It's a little bit overcast, but it is definitely nice and warm. And yeah, we'll take you along the way and keep making little clips of experiences. So let me backtrack real quick. So to our arrival here, we had a red-eye flight out of Salt Lake City to Charlotte and then Montego Bay. So we got here early in the morning, I think like at 9 a.m. on Tuesday. And I was really tired, but we still walked around a lot. It was hot and humid. I felt like I had to pass out, but I didn't, of course. Made some experiences with some pushy street vendors. They can be quite a bit of challenge. They can be pretty pushy. So, but in general, I mean, that it's okay. So one other thing I can already say about Jamaica. So, they're very transactional here. Like they do, it's their job. That's how they make money, to just offer you things, but nothing ever is free. Just remember that nothing in Jamaica is free. So when we walked outside, there was a guy with a car. He was literally just hanging around outside of our apartment complex, trying to scoop up tourists he could take. I mean, they just have the craziest idea of how to make money. Like they don't just have one profession. They offer everything, and nothing is free. So we went to a store on Tuesday, and they just kept pushing to buy this and that. And the woman said, oh, she wants to braid my hair. I said, no, I don't want my hair braided. I had my hair braided a long time ago, my whole head, and it didn't look good, and it's just not, I don't want to. Okay, so then they offered us beer, and of course that wasn't free. It's not a friendly gesture. It's a transaction. You know, I can, while you look at things, I can get you some beers, but they will cost you money. So just for comparison, a long time ago into Turkey with my parents when I was still a teenager, and it's very similar there, except when you go to a store, like I went to a leather jacket store with my parents, and they offer you drinks, but that is part of their service, right? It's just, you don't get charged. But here, nothing is free. Just remember that when someone offers you something and it sounds like a friendly gesture, like something you wouldn't expect, you know, to pay for, yeah, you're gonna have to. So just be careful. Don't accept things that you're not ready to pay for. But other than that, it's pretty nice. You can get everything from people walking on the street. They're always out there to make money, and they can get you anything. It's what I find really interesting is almost everybody here can sell you marijuana. Like they always ask if, hey, you smoke, I can get you something. And like, it's everybody, especially men. That's just what it's like here. So so yesterday, yeah, was the hurricane. We stayed inside, and for the most part, except to get dinner, and then that was pretty much day 2. Now it's already day 3, and they're still having, like I said, they're still having problems with systems that are run on electricity. So there's a lot of things that are still closed, and we'll see. We'll have to go out, and I'll take you along here on our little journey, and stay tuned. So we're here on the beach, one beach. All of the beaches here in Jamaica are pretty small, at least in Montego Bay they are. The water looks pretty, and yeah. So the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl is not that bad, except everything's closed. So everything's closed the day after Hurricane Beryl hit Jamaica. So we don't really know what we're gonna eat, where we're gonna eat. Just at the beach right now, enjoying the hot, humid weather. Oh, there was just a pelican who just got a fish. Look at that. So today is Thursday, July 4th. Happy July 4th, everyone. One day after Hurricane Beryl. Pretty much everything here in Montego Bay, Jamaica is closed. But what I wanted to show you is sandals here in Montego Bay. They boarded up everything. Let me see if I'm not gonna walk in there right now, but this is sandals in Montego Bay. You can see over there how they boarded up everything with plywood. That's crazy, right? The roof, they covered their roof. Yeah. So, yeah, there is some damage on the streets. Like palm trees. And a couple of the roofs are damaged. So, but today is the sun's back out and it's pretty warm and humid. And we went swimming earlier at a beach. We're now heading to Dead End Beach. The water feels amazing. It's warm. It's like a bathtub. No wonder they have so many hurricanes here. But it feels so amazing and refreshing. It feels a lot better than being outside. So when they talk about beaches in Montego Bay, Jamaica, they often mention Dead End Beach, which is one of the beaches to go to. But by the way, this is the little beach right there. It looks not very nice after the hurricane. The tide is high, and there's all this seaweed or seagrass, what they call it, on the beach. So we wanted to go swim here, but that's not gonna happen. It's a very small beach, like most of the other beaches here in Montego Bay. They're really small. Narrow, I mean short. Hi guys, so today is Friday, July 5th. And we're still out of power. So I just read a news article earlier from the power company here that said they've restored a lot of power, and now 45% of the island have power, which may be a great accomplishment, but it's not good if you're one of the remaining 55%, right? So still no power. Still taking cold showers, which I actually don't mind because it's super refreshing here since we don't have AC. It's very hot and humid, and taking a cold shower is it just feels so good right now. We did find a place to eat yesterday at a casino here, but the service was terrible. So they were completely understaffed. It took us 2 hours to get our food, and once we were done eating, we also got our drinks. So yeah, that wasn't a good experience at all. So today we are finally picking up our rental car at the airport. The airport reopened yesterday, last night, so that's good. And we're gonna get a rental car today, and we can drive around the island a little bit more, and maybe I can show you a little bit more of the damage that was done, and maybe also we'll find a nice beach, do some shopping. We are thinking about going to Rose Hall, which is a plantation, former plantation, and I'll take some footage there. Of course, it's we did go to the beach yesterday. I think I took some pictures, but I didn't videotape because my phone is constantly on low battery power. But as I think I've mentioned before, there is a power outlet in the hallway right next to the elevator here in our building that works. So I have to sit out there for an hour every day to charge my phone, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. Anyway, if you're thinking about going to Jamaica, well, maybe you may want to hold off a little bit longer if you can. Yeah. See you guys later. So Rose Hall was closed. They're still doing cleanup after the hurricane, and we're here at Main Street Rose Hall, which is like a shopping center where they have restaurants and stuff, but the guy at the entrance told us that there's no food and no coffee. Just a few stores are open, so let's check this place out.
Some of what's in there, but I've told them don't open the fridges yet.
Right.
And then we
yeah, you should be able to say.
Oh, we had to dump stuff. No, we had to dump stuff.
Oh, even in
not in here, but in that fridge where we have pineapple.
Oh no. This is a pretty area here, Rose Hall Main Street. We've got shops. Most of them are closed, however. What is that?
Get out, stay out of your shop.
Mm-hmm. It's another little shopping center. It seems like Jamaica is still recovering from Hurricane Beryl. There's Pizza Hut. Let's check. Oh, they look closed. Oh, gee. Good morning, everyone. We just woke up. And guess what? The power came back on last night in the middle of the night. All of a sudden, we woke up and there was light. Yay, our day is so much better now. And the AC is working. It's feeling good. It's just so nice. I never thought I'd be this happy to have electricity, which we usually take for granted. So today the plan is to go rafting on bamboo rafts at Martha Brae River. That's what it's called. So they're gonna pick us up at 10 o'clock and we're gonna drive out there and do some river rafting. And I think our trip here in Jamaica will be so much better now that we have power. However, there's still a problem because on Monday we were supposed to go to Black River, which is on the southern side of Jamaica, that was hit harder by Hurricane Beryl, and it seems like they still don't have power. So we're thinking about canceling that hotel there and just staying in Montego Bay, or maybe going to Ocho Rios. But we got to figure out first if they have power in Ocho Rios. I'm not giving up my power. You should. So we're not giving up our power for sure, and we're not moving to another place that has no power. So that's pretty much the update. I'll take you along on our day. In fact, we're gonna get Starbucks now. It seems like there's a Starbucks right across the street, and it looks like it's open. Hey, guess what? Yay, coffee for the first time since we got here. I'm so excited. Talk to you guys later. So we're outside our hotel right now, waiting for our driver to take us to Martha Brae River. And it's a beautiful day. It's a little overcast, but it feels warm. Again, I'm so happy to have electricity back. It's just the best thing in the world. And now we're waiting, and
are you sure they're going to have it for this day?
so unfortunately our rafting trip got cancelled But we did find a free mango outside. They have mango trees everywhere, so we're gonna eat this. Sure, it's gonna be delicious. And then we'll just drive around a little bit and see what's open and what we can do. Yeah. Okay, so we're here at the Luminous Lagoon, but it looks closed as well. So, in case you're wondering what's going on in Jamaica after Hurricane Beryl, most things are still closed. We drove back out to Rose Hall, the plantation, hoping that they might be open, but they're still closed. And our raft, like I said earlier, I think our rafting trip got canceled as well. So this is really not the kind of vacation I had expected. Yes, we knew that a hurricane was on its way, but when we saw it fell outside of the cone, Montego Bay was outside of the cone, we didn't think it would be that bad, and the hurricane itself didn't feel that bad, so we felt pretty safe during it, but the aftermath is not pretty. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's what it is for now. So this is Dr. Cave's beach. It's a private beach. It costs $8 to get in, and it's supposed to be one of the nicer beaches here in Montego Bay, so it's definitely bigger than the other ones. Like little floating devices out there, lots of people, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get in the water. The water here is super warm. That feels really good. And enjoying kind of a cloudy day now. Thought it was gonna be sunnier, but it's pretty overcast. Okay, so we're having dinner at the Houseboat Grill, and this is literally on a houseboat. You take this little ferry across, and it's really nice. You can sit out here. It's like on a lake or river. There's a sunken boat right there, but supposedly not from Hurricane Beryl. Looks like over there are some really expensive houses. And here's our table. It's really neat here. It's in Montego Bay, the Houseboat Grill, in case you're wondering. Okay. Great dinner. So tomorrow is already our last day. Well, we have 2 more days actually in Montego Bay, because we're coming back to Montego Bay after we go to Negril. So we had originally planned to go to Black River, but that's in the southern part of the island, and it probably got destroyed. We couldn't even get a hold of our hotel, so we canceled that and are now going to Negril, where we know we'll have power. So I got a beef chili soup for an appetizer. It's very spicy but good. Okay, so I'm back here at Dr. Cave Beach. This is literally the best beach. It's got palm trees on the beach and nice clear water. You can rent umbrellas and chairs. They have a bar, so we just ordered a little bit of food and some drinks. There's the bar. We got some music. Yeah, this is really nice. And tomorrow we'll be going to Negril. So today we drove out to Negril and we're having lunch at Margaritaville, right on the beach. Sorry? Hey, we're here in Negril and we just had lunch at Margaritaville, and they were out of a lot of things like everywhere else because the supply chain has been disrupted by Hurricane Beryl. So we experienced that yesterday too in Montego Bay. No chicken wings, no pork, no whatever. So half of the menu is not available, but it's okay. It's really beautiful. It's right here on the beach. Loved it. Had a rum punch. It was great. Yeah. Now we're gonna walk along the 7 Mile beach, and before we check into our hotel, should be fun. It's really nice here.
We saw last Thursday, as we did for Canada on last Monday. Happy belated.
Okay guys, this is 7 Mile Beach here in Negril, and it's amazing. You have the Margaritaville right on the beach. You have coconut trees along the beach, crystal clear blue water. It's amazing. It's really, really pretty. Look at this. It's so nice here. I actually like this better. This beach is definitely better than Montego Bay. So there's not as much action as there is in Montego Bay. But just look at this beach and the water. There's just so much more room here. Loving it. So we're here at the hotel's manager's cocktail hour, which is every Monday night. We've got a band playing, free drinks, and supposedly free appetizers somewhere. I have no idea if you can hear me, but... Our hotel is right here on the beach. It's really nice. It's a really nice place. I don't know what it's called right now. I actually don't know. See, it's right here on the beach. Water is super warm. It's got 2 pools. It's Coco de Palma, that's what it's called, and it's a really nice complex. It also has a hot tub and free continental breakfast. So this is really nice. I love this. Absolutely loving it. Hi guys, so it's Monday evening and we're here in Negril and had a really good time at the beach, and then we ate dinner here at the back, in the back at this bar. Had a couple of drinks. It was really nice. This hotel, again, it's close to the beach. You can probably hear the waves right now. It's amazing. I love this place. I love Negril. It's much different from Montego Bay. It's much quieter and there's much more beach, and that's exactly what I'm looking for when I go on a beach vacation. So I really like this place, and yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna drive to Black River and see what's out there. My boyfriend has some contacts there and some friends, and we'll see. I'll take you along my trip. Bye. See ya tomorrow. Have a good night. So today we're in Black River. This is the beach. This is on the southern coast. We're gonna have lunch at a restaurant right here on the beach. It's It's a nice sunny day. Pretty strong here, the winds right here. So it's our last day in Jamaica. We're still in Negril before we head back to Montego Bay, and we decided to come here to what's called Bloody Bay, which is right next to the Rio Hotel, and check out this beach. Supposedly it's very nice. They do have a bar, it looks like, and a restaurant, so we're gonna just see what this is all about. Lady Boss glass bottom boat. How cool is that? Water feels amazing, but the beach is not as wide here, so there's not as much room to lay down. For a hurricane here, I never would have thought this would happen, but it did, and we survived, and it wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. I mean, Montego Bay was really the perfect place to be during the hurricane in Jamaica. But yeah, Negril here is pretty nice too. I would definitely want to come back here someday. And this out there, that looks like so much fun. That's what I'm going to do next time I come here. Look at that. Well, there's nobody in there right now, but you can sit on that. It looks like fun. I think that over there is Sandals and Negril. And there's also the Rio Hotel down there. So we're about to head back to Montego Bay, and then tomorrow we'll catch our plane back to the States. Goodbye to the sunset. Yeah, it's been quite an interesting trip. Survived a hurricane, had some fun while doing it. And this is this Sandals right there? Those yellow buildings? No.
Yeah.
So, okay, it looks like that's Sandals down there. Sandals, Montego Bay. Here's the sunset. Goodbye, Jamaica. Bye-bye.